So it seems perfectly fitting that it would be here that I announce that I am a candidate for President of the United States of America. When I am president, our veterans are not going to be left on the streets and in waiting rooms to rot, but they're going to be treated with the dignity that they have earned and deserve. We've got a record number of people enrolled in government-operated help programs like food stamps, and my friend, it's not because people want to be in poverty. It's because they are part of the bottom 90% of this country of American workers whose wages have been stagnant for the past 40 years. And we don't create good jobs for Americans by entering into unbalanced trade deals that forego congressional scrutiny and then looking the other way as the law is ignored so that we can import low-wage labor, undercut American workers, and drive wages lower than the Dead Sea. That's unacceptable. If Congress wants to take away someone's retirement, let them end their own congressional pensions, not your Social Security. Real health care reform is going to focus on prevention and cures rather than costly intervention. As president, I'd launch a curative approach to health care and save money and lives, not just save a bunch of government programs. But we put more pressure on our ally Israel to cease building bedrooms for their families in Judea and Samaria than we do on Iran for building a bomb. As president, I promise you that we will no longer merely try to contain jihadism. We will conquer it. But we've lost our way morally. We've witnessed the slaughter of over 55 million babies in the name of choice. And we are now threatening the foundation of religious liberty by criminalizing Christianity and demanding that we abandon biblical principles of natural marriage. As president, I'll fight for term limits on all three branches of government. That would help return us to the founder's dream that serving the public should be a temporary duty, not a lucrative career with generous pensions and paychecks that aren't available to the very people who pay for them. There is no constitutional authority to dictate education from the federal government. Education policy ought to be set by states, local school boards, and best of all, by the moms and dads of the children. And the federal government ought to live by the rules that you have to live by, and they should function under a balanced budget law, just like I had to every year I was a governor. It's not that our tax system is punishing the richest people in America. They can afford accountants and lawyers who will find a way to protect them. It's the people working for wages who can't get ahead if the government penalizes them for trying to do better. As president, I'll work to pass the fair tax, which would no longer penalize people's work. We would finally rid ourselves of the biggest bully in America, the IRS. Our farmers and ranchers provide food and fiber, and we've got to keep them from being regulated out of business. We also have enough energy resources under our own feet that we could bring affordable energy to America and become the largest exporter so that Americans prosper in developing the energy. And we aren't impoverished anymore by paying for it when it's produced by some Saudi sheikh or a Russian robber baron. And we need to be able to fight for ourselves by bringing manufacturing back to our communities where we make our own planes and tanks, bullets and bombs. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I never have been, and I'm not going to be the favorite candidate of those in the Washington to Wall Street corridor of power. We will make that journey from hope to higher ground. God bless you. Thank you very much.